If you're somebody that is new to recruitment, you're probably going to be starting to think about some of the platforms and software tools that you're going to want to start using to help you to start growing your online presence and your brand as a recruiter, whether that be as a freelance recruiter working for yourself or as a recruiter that is part of an agency or a small group. And in this video, I'm going to talk about 6 different tools, the majority of which are free, that you can start to utilize that should hopefully help you to start building that online presence. And to give you a little bit of insight into what these tools are going to help you do, I'm going to talk about a couple of tools in the CRM and ATS space that help you to track and manage your candidates. I'm also going to talk about a tool that you're probably familiar with, but it's a very powerful one when it comes to headhunting and advertising jobs. I'm going to talk about a platform that will help you to get exposure on social media, an AI platform, again, that you're probably very familiar with, that I use a lot today, and then a lead generation tool or business development tool that, again, I personally use that might help you to start winning some clients and having some jobs to fill. So the first product that I'm going to talk to you about today is the GigHire platform. Now, to give you an insight into GigHire, we're trying to give freelance recruiters and small recruitment agencies all the tools that you need to build a successful online recruitment business. And we have a free forever version of our product that you can sign up for today that has no trial period, so you can use it for as long as you need to. And there's no need to give us a credit card when you sign up, so you can get access to it for completely free. And the reason that we're doing it is that we understand that as a freelance recruiter or small agency, money's often tight when you start. So we can see value in giving you something for free. Now, we do have paid for versions of our product as well that you can sign up to if you wish to. I always like to make that clear because people often come to me and say it's not free, you charge for it. We don't. We have a free forever version and you can choose to upgrade if you wish to. However, we never put any pressure on you if you just want to use the free forever version. And to give you a quick insight into what's included in the product, as of time of recording, the free version has an ATS that allows you to track and manage the candidates you're working with. It has a CRM that allows you to track and manage the company relationships and the contacts of those companies, so you can keep an eye on how your deals are progressing. It has a free website builder, so if you're completely new to the industry, you can build your website inside the platform as well. It has a job board that attaches to that website so that you can create job adverts and then share those job adverts online. And it has a selection of AI tools that allows you to automate some of those repetitive tasks, freeing up your time to allow you to spend more time on recruitment and less time on admin. So the second tool that I want to chat to you about today is another CRM platform that's going to allow you to track and manage the candidates and the clients that you're working with. And that is a platform called Zoho Recruit. And the reason that I want to bring this one to the table is to give you a comparison, because even though that we think we're building a really good free forever product, there are other tools out there. And I think it's always good to share those with you as well. So Zoho Recruit is another one that have a free forever version of the product that you can sign up for completely free. So definitely go and check it out, have a click around, see if you like it. It will be very similar to the first product that I mentioned. You can then have a look at both products, decide which one suits you. I think the one big differentiator that I will say between GigHire and Zoho is with Zoho's free forever version, they do place a restriction on how many jobs you can have on the system. You can only have one job on the platform before you need to upgrade. So if that becomes a problem for you, you do have to upgrade pretty quick, but they have very affordable packages. So if you are somebody that needs to upgrade and you like that product, but you need to pay for it, it's not going to break the bank. You can start using that platform for a very fair price. So the first 2 platforms that we've spoken about are more focused on helping you to track and manage the back end of your business. And I'm going to flip things slightly now and talk about a platform that's going to help you to headhunt candidates and get your jobs advertised in front of millions of people. And that platform is LinkedIn. Now, I'm pretty certain that 100% of you watching this video will be aware of LinkedIn, but I always like to bring it to the table because I think it's an absolute must for anybody that's starting out in recruitment, whether that be as a freelance recruiter or an agency recruiter. And that's for 3 reasons, really. The first one is it gives you the ability to start headhunting candidates. So LinkedIn has millions of people that you can start connecting with. You can be quite clever with the searches that you put into LinkedIn to make sure you're reaching out to relevant people, and you can start building networks of candidates that you can headhunt that you can then obviously introduce to your client. The second is the ability to advertise jobs. Now, I think with every LinkedIn profile, you get the ability to advertise one job for free. They do put a restriction on it, but it's kind of fair enough. And with that one job advert, you can advertise your roles. And again, those roles can be seen by potentially millions of people. And the third thing is the ability for you to get brand exposure or build a personal brand. So LinkedIn is being used as a social media platform now by the majority of people that use it. And as you're starting to build this network, you can also post content that potential candidates and clients can see, so that you can get exposure for your brand, and that can bring in inbound leads. Now, that's obviously quite a long-term play, and you have to be very patient and persistent with posting regularly, but it can become a really powerful lead generation tool if it's something that you stick to and if you are able to push out relevant value-adding content for your network. So I've just briefly mentioned how LinkedIn can act as a social media platform to get you exposure for your brand or to build a personal brand if you're a freelance recruiter. And tool number 4 is a scheduling platform that allows you to schedule content and distribute it across any social media platform that you want to. And this is a product called Buffer. Now, I personally use Buffer and I get a lot of value from it, mainly because I think it's a huge time saver when it comes to distributing content online, because it basically allows you to sit down, schedule all your content for the week, and then decide which social media platforms you want to distribute that content to. So you can get it all done from a central hub really quickly, and it distributes to any social media platform you want it to. I think it covers TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter or X, Facebook. I don't think there is any platform that it doesn't cover. But the one thing that I will say is that with the free version, it only allows you to connect it to 3 different channels. So you could choose Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, for example, or LinkedIn, but you can't choose more than 3. So it might be LinkedIn, Instagram, and TikTok might be the 3 you choose. And then if you want any more, you have to upgrade. But I think for a freelance recruiter that is time short, having the ability to schedule content across 3 different social media platforms, set it up all in one place, and then let it run for the week is extremely valuable. So the 5th product that I'm going to talk to you about is ChatGPT. Now, I'm sure that like with LinkedIn, a lot of you are going to be familiar with ChatGPT and how it works. It's a large language model AI chatbot that you can use as a freelance recruiter to become a time-saving tool or as inspiration, because it can be used for a magnitude of things, from writing business development emails and candidate feedback emails through to writing blog posts, helping you with social media posts. The list is endless in terms of what you can do. I think it's a really powerful tool. And if you're a freelance recruiter that works by yourself, you have no one to bounce ideas off, this can be a good place for you just to start maybe getting a bit of inspiration. Because I personally, I'll caveat all of this by saying that I think if you just say use ChatGPT to write a business development email, I don't think that's the answer personally, because I think when you write an email with a personalized touch, it's always going to land better, especially like a candidate feedback email. It's going to be better with a personalized touch. However, you can go to ChatGPT and ask for inspiration. So that's where I find the value in it. If I'm struggling with like ideas for content or how to start a specific blog, I'll just head over there, I'll ask it a question, see what the response is, and I won't use that word for word, but I'll use that for inspiration to then take on to deliver that piece of content or solve that problem. I'm going to round this video off by talking about a tool that can be useful for business development and lead generation, and that is a product called Apollo. Now, I'll start with a caveat that Apollo isn't free. They have a 2-week trial that you can make use of. So I definitely recommend everybody giving it a go for 2 weeks, seeing how you get on with it. And then if you do decide to upgrade after the 2 weeks, it is very affordable. I think it comes in at around the $100 mark. You'll have to check it out. I'll put a link in the comments of this video so you can take a look, but it's definitely one I recommend. And what it allows you to do from a business development perspective is first allows you to pull lists of people that could be hiring that you might want to be reaching out to. So they have millions of people in their database, and you can start creating lists, and you can be quite clever. You can filter people on the basic things like role title or location, or you can be quite clever and target people that Apollo think are actively hiring or maybe have just got funding. So you can create a quite personalized approach and start reaching out to people based on more than just say their role title or where they're based. Another powerful tool is sequencing. So Apollo actually allows you to automate your complete business development lead generation process. It is as simple as pulling a list, creating a list of people that you want to reach out to, then creating the sequence, adding that list to the sequence, and Apollo will then run the process. It will email all those people in the list as many times as you've told it to with the content that you've written, and then you can obviously just pick up the leads and you can then start to reply to the people that are interested.